welcome back. In this video, I'm going to walk you through practicing writing out orbital diagrams. I do have the off-bow diagram here as a reference to look at the order of the energy levels, as well as the number of electrons that can fit in each sublevel in case you forgot those things. So first we have fluorine. If we look on the periodic table, it has an atomic number of 9, which means there's 9 electrons we need to account for. So we'll start with 1s. 1s can hold 2 electrons. So remember, we have to put our arrows in opposite directions. After 1s, we have 2s. Same thing, I'll put my 2 electrons in opposite directions. And then we have 2p. 2p can hold up to 6 electrons. We already have 4, 2 plus 2 is 4, but we need 9. So I only need 5 electrons in my 2p orbital. So remember, we place 1 electron in each orbital first before we pair any off. And we are left with 1 unpaired electron in the 2p orbital. So if we double check, we have 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 1, so 9 total electrons. Let's look at aluminum. We have 13 electrons to work with. So I'll go ahead and write out a few orbitals. 1s, we know we can fill with 2 electrons, and same thing with 2s. 2p, we can put 6 electrons there. And again, I always fill each orbital with 1 electron before doubling any up. After 2p, we can move up our diagram to 3s, and 2 electrons can fit there. And let's count. We have 2 plus 2 is 4, plus 2 is 6, plus 2 is 8, plus 2 is 10, 12. So we need to move into the 3p sublevel, but there's actually only 1 electron there. And that's it for aluminum. Let's look at cobalt. We have 27 electrons. So 1s we can fill up, 2s we can fill up, 2p we can fill as well. Then we move on to 3s, which we can fill, and 3p, which we can fill. And let's count. We have 2 plus 2 is 4, plus 2 is 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. We need to go all the way to 27. After 3p, we move up to 4s, which can also hold 2 electrons. After 4s, we go to 3d. 3d can hold 10 electrons, so there's going to be 5 orbitals here. So 3d, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, let's count again. 2 plus 2 is 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. And remember, we don't pair up any electrons until we've filled every orbital. So cobalt actually has 3 unpaired electrons in the 3d orbital. Last, let's look at bromine. This is kind of a longer one, but let's do some practice. So we have 1s, we can fill that up. 2s, we can fill. 2p, we can fill as well. 3s, 3p, 4s, 3d, and we can fill 3d all the way up because we have 35 electrons to work with, quite a bit more than cobalt had. And now we can double check. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. We need 5 more. After 3d, we have 4p, following the off-bow diagram. And I only need 5 more electrons, so we will have 1 unpaired electron left over. If you're still struggling with the basics of orbital diagramming, make sure and check out my video on how to write an orbital diagram. I hope this was helpful for you. If you have any other questions, make sure and leave a comment. Thank you so much for stopping by.